All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for race number 2 of the night. It's Source versus Mr. Munch. I am your host once again, Spyron. This time joined by someone you'll have just seen actually on the stream. It's Stop Jesse. Stop Jesse joining me on the commentator board today. How are you doing, sir, after your run?
I'm doing terrible, but I want to see these excellent racers to come out. Come on. We have Mr. Monch and OG, and then Soda, who's just trying to kick Spyro's ass.
Yeah, what the
This is
hell?
going to
What's
be an
that
interesting one.
about? Well, luckily, I can very much say that I have one up on Sotalia this week as I got the world record back from him. So I'll take that. That'll do, mate. But
Spyro Nation, woo woo.
let's go. Well, let's take a look at both their stats. So we are both running on emulator today. We've got no crossing of platforms. We can see, obviously, many people will know, obviously, Sotalia, one of the best runners in this game, hitting a nice 30:19 of best race time, a time that some people only dream of currently. Whereas Munch hitting a 33:58, which again is definitely not something to shake your head at. Very, very respectable. Sotalia, though, coming in as the #1 seed, winning all of his matches going into the knockout stage, and rightly so, earning that #1 seed. Whereas Munch is sitting at 7, which is still respectable as a result of his races, but something, again, the discrepancy here still quite large. So we'll see. I don't know how much Monch has been practicing. I know he's had a couple of streams whipped on where he's been running through, doing some any percent practice. So we'll see if that will have paid off. Not many categories between the both of them. Only 6 on Sotalia's side and 5 on Monch's side. So in terms of that practice, they're quite similar. But 3 world records for Sotalia and none, unfortunately, for Mr. Monch. But it's not all about world records. Sometimes it's just about...
owned the record for Peter Parker for, I want to say, like, maybe 4 or 5 months.
It's true. Before
Yeah.
someone decided to give that a go and employ all the new strats that have been discovered that hadn't been discovered at that point. So there you go. Sometimes that's quite fun if you just wait around and just snipe the categories when new strats are discovered. I would recommend.
And that's what we speedrunners do. We snipe.
Exactly. That's it. That's what it's all about. Sniping everyone's records.
And the question is, will Mr. Monch snipe Soda? Because Soda is a very competitive player. He is strong, but will Mr. Monch do what he needs to do as a runner? Snipe him.
That's it. This is Sotalia's race to lose, you might say. Just because, again, obviously, yeah, very, very good runner. But Monch, I mean, in a race environment, anything could happen. Anything could happen. We don't know whether or not things will go wrong. Obviously, you've got the pressure of someone else running against the side of you. I don't know if either runner will be paying attention to where the other is during the race. So you've got always that to think of, like, oh, am I ahead? Am I behind? I don't know. But enough talking, I think, from us initially, at least. Anyway, let's make sure both runners are ready, and we can start this in just a short second.
All right. What is our costumes for these 2 soldiers?
Yeah, that's the question, isn't it? We've got Monch. I'm not sure what he'll be running. We need to reset the win. That's a good point as well. Monch hasn't won yet. That is a good point. Okay. We've got both runners. Do say that they're ready. Let me just double check because my feed is showing that Sotalia is not on the difficulty selection. So let me just make sure my feed is refreshed and that is coming through correctly. Because I don't want him to start at the wrong time. Oh, there we go. Okay. He was just getting to the right spot. Okay, we got it. Okay, right.
All right, we're ready?
In 3, in 2, in 1, go.
And off the racers.
Brilliant. So, let's see. Now, obviously, again, we've talked about Sotalia, very, very tenured runner, someone who has put in a lot of practice and a lot of time into this game. So has Mr. Monch, though, and that shouldn't be overlooked, as I think we'll see where potential skill discrepancy lays, whether or not some skips will be hit, some skips won't be. I'm not sure who is going to come out ahead initially in this first level. It does look like Sotalia and Mr. Monch both going for the fast strat. Sotalia nailing that very, very quickly. Mr. Monch hitting a bit of a snag as he comes around, but not too far behind. Totally at
And he
all.
hits it with a 38. Nice.
Yeah, very clean. Very clean from both runners. Now, both will make the way over to the bank.
Damn,
And,
Soda is speeding up.
yeah, Sota having an excellent start, as should be expected, I'm sure. Now, last we saw from Sotalia, for anyone who was watching Sotalia's stream earlier today, he was in a Crash Team Racing tournament. I believe placed 28th out of 100. So, coming in, fresh off of that, straight into Spider-Man. I don't know if
Damn,
the
he's an
skills
all-time runner.
Yeah, I don't know if skills transfer across. I don't know if there's much tech or movement similar from Crash Team Racing that apply in Spider-Man. But either way, he's having a great run of it so far. Out of bounds straight away, finds the hostages, and he's on to the second rune already. Mr. Munch looking to try and go for what Jesse was looking for, what you were looking for, the out of bounds in the cutscene. Manages to get it the second time round. And
It's
he's
a
now just
tricky
hunting for the
one
hostage.
because you have to make sure to press what? R1 on the right spot. If you don't do it, it just doesn't work.
Yeah, it's much faster if you can nail it over the jumping out of bounds trick that you do through the wall. But again, yeah, you've got the risk of it not actually landing, and you've got to restart the level and try it again. So it's a risky strat, but if you pull it off first time in a normal run environment where you're not in a race, it's probably quite good to try if you are really wanting to crack down on time, just to save those extra frames and extra seconds. But in a race environment, quite a risky one to pull off, so I'm impressed to see Mr. Munch hit it actually second time round. And a 141 at the bomb for Sotalia.
Ooh, that's
very, very clean.
fast. Oh wait, Mr. Munch is having trouble, right? Oh, now he got through.
Looking good. We'll pick up the cartridge, hit the switch, and head into the bomb. We'll dispatch of these.
The dive canceled out right there.
Yes. Tricky. The height of that metal detector sometimes can be a bit fidgety with jumping over it. You need to ideally be jumping at maximum height, but depending on where you stood in the room before, it can be a bit finicky. But Monch will make his way into the bomb room very
And a
nicely.
137.
And a 137, exactly, yeah. So very good time as well on Mr. Monch's side. Now, Sotalia is currently ahead by, I'd say, maybe about 30 seconds or so. So a nice lead Sotalia is claiming already. No mistakes, really, from Sotalia so far. It's been very smooth sailing from him. Mr. Monch having some trouble, obviously, with the second try for the out-of-bounds hostage skip. But otherwise, things have been pretty good on his side as well. Well, now we're moving on to Scorpion. Now, this could be where things get a little bit dicey. You can't guarantee the one cycle. You can do everything in your power to minimize the risks. As Jameson, it does look like he's running to a decent position where he's going to run behind to the far corner, which will give Sotalia, in theory, some time. Yeah, to finish that off.
He got it. I was getting a little bit scared right there.
Yeah, looking very good. Monch, unfortunately, hitting the corner of the building, and as a result, killing all of Spider-Man's momentum, trying to swing across there. And so, yeah, looking to opt to zip up to the roof instead. And we'll swing across to Scorpion that way. So it's Leah.
So it is right now dashing right through the police.
Yeah, the start of the police chase can be a nice kind of fresh start, I guess, into the kind of next couple of levels. It's not too crazy, nothing too scary.
Mr. Marsh has a good setup right now.
Beautiful.
And he got through. What a beautiful hit.
Looking good. So we got 2 1 cycles in one race. Love to see it. We'll see how consistent the rest of the skips can be. I don't know if there's some tricks that maybe Monch will go for that Sotalia won't, or vice versa. But Sotalia, you can see him being a bit tricky on these zips here. Will employ an extra zip to save some time as opposed to crawling, which does save you, I want to say, a good 3 or 4 seconds, actually, if you can nail these zips. And you can zip right to the edge.
Frame, honestly.
Yeah, it's very nice. We've got a nice little floor skip there from Monch, zipping on the floor.
Nice.
And zipping on the top of the blooming billboard as well. Okay, fair play. Monch making his way over to missile attack, and we'll climb this building shortly as well. So about a level separating our runners currently. We'll see if Sotalia can keep it clean again, being no mistakes so far and I'm sure he'll be very happy with that. I think for... Oh, gosh.
Ooh,
Okay,
oh.
commentator curse. The mistake has been hit. Well, it's not really anything you can prevent. Sometimes that machine gun will just hit you for no reason. But maybe, I guess, employed by us on the commentator desk and heard us talking and thought, right, well, get the sniper out now.
I do want to specify, this isn't Spyro's first time jinxing someone like this.
No, I don't think there's any proof, actually, that it ever happens.
We could check the streams.
No, I don't think we can do that. I think that's too difficult, actually, to go back and check past streams.
You're right. That's going to take too much time.
Yeah. All right, well, we've hit a potentially vital part of Sotolia's run. We are on Scale the Girders, and it looks like he is... Oh, a nice little zip, okay, to get past the...
Spiderfly, and... Oh,
locked in. Yeah, it looks like he's in. He will float across and nails that very nicely. Okay, so again, looking pretty much perfect from Sotolia so far. I can't think of a single mistake that he himself has made in the course of this run, apart from that.
Except that one bullet.
Yeah, apart from that one bullet cracking his spine as he swung through the air. But again, that's not really his fault. The machine gun can be just cruel sometimes. PlayStation, I feel like, does get a little bit of a kinder kind of machine gun. Just all bullets in general seem to be a bit kinder on PlayStation, as opposed to stuff like Dreamcast and PC, where the shots can be quite accurate. I think that whoever trained
Did you notice that little glitch on Mr. Monch? He's like, he jumped and then lagged back.
Oh, no.
I don't know if it was the feed.
Interesting. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. I'm not sure, but something to keep an eye on, potentially. Monch opting to forgo the flying spider technique and will instead opt for cutscene skip at the top of the crane here. One single swing across, cancel, and into the swing. Now, on the other screen, Sotolia going for the combo strat with Rhino, which, if done well, is pretty much the same speed as the web cartridge strat. It's, I believe, slightly slower if the web dome strat is done perfectly. But obviously, this method saves you a hell of a lot of cartridges, which can be useful as the run goes on.
Oh yeah, definitely. Coming up to Carnage.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa! What the helicopter do?
Okay, helicopter's on a mad one. That's fine.
What's going on, Mr. Monch's side?
Okay, the helicopter clearly having enough of Sotolia and is now hunting down Monch as he makes his way towards his Rhino now, as Sotolia is ahead chasing Venom, or Venom chasing him. Looks like does slightly miss the Spidey armor there. I think nearly thought about going back to get it, but
no, he skipped it.
Yeah, skipping it completely then. Didn't quite land on it where he wanted, and so we'll just forego it completely. Shouldn't make too much difference. Realistically, the only good thing that the spider armor does for you is when you're sat on subway, and if you're inside the homies.
Oh, what the?
We get the stun onto Rhino. Okay, Monch's gonna look to try and finish him off with combos instead. I think
that was very strange.
Yeah, I think that the timing of the web dome there knocked Rhino to the floor, as opposed to letting Rhino like run through you where he hits the wall and you can continue to do the infinite spider web domes. So unfortunate for him there. That will slow him down ever so slightly. But damn, Sotolia's run is looking very clean so far. He's looking really clean.
What a pro.
Yeah, it's almost like he's really good at this game or something.
There's a slight drop.
And there's the jinx. Brilliant. Okay, so that applies on both sides.
Okay, that was my fault. Okay, didn't mean to jinx him.
There we go. Well, Sotolia taking a bit of lost height there, but that is more than fine. More than fine. Doesn't lose him much time at all there. Going into the first Venom fight at around 10:15. It'll be. Monch will pick up the Spidey armor. So
nice.
We've got different appearances on both sides for the Spider-Man. Oh, and a fast zip, actually. Oh, but does actually still get Venom to jump with him. Very, very good, actually. So a very quick one there for Monch. I got a bit scared. I wasn't sure if Venom was going to follow him in.
That zip was nuts.
Yeah. It's
It just zoomed to the camera.
a scary zip to hit. Useful in a lot of situations, but not super useful when you want Venom to follow you. And if you hit that too fast, sometimes he won't. But nice from Mr. Monch to pull that out, and it goes very well for him. So Talia finishes Venom off very cleanly. 3 cycles, and into the sewers he will go. So now the question is, over or under for Sotalia? I imagine he'll try and go underneath here. He will indeed. Let's see. Nails the last swing. That's the scariest one. And swings very cleanly into the last bit.
Nice.
Okay, right.
Oh, wait. Whoa. More jinxing is happening here.
Okay, Mr. Munch losing some height here. We'll climb up and meet Venom at the top of the building. Sotalia cleaning out the lizards in this corridor. And we'll meet Venom again. And move on to the pipes. Now, will we see a clean God Pipes from Sotalia? Everything so far seems to indicate that we will, as it has been pretty much pixel perfect from Sotalia so far, which Monch, I'm sure, is not very happy about. I'm sure he will have been hoping that Sotalia messes up somewhere. Getting some nice quick spawns, though, on Venom for his fight, which is nice.
Okay, Soda clears it.
Oh,
He just scared me just slightly.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Oh, watch out for that corner right there.
Okay, he gets stuck on the last 2 pipes, but manages to still complete the level freehand without any targeting mode needed. And we'll move on to Subway. So a nice little break for Sotalia before we get crazy with the skips. And Mr. Monch now, indeed, entering the sewers himself. I wonder if he'll opt to go...
Through.
Yeah, I wonder if he'll opt to go over or under these pipes. I imagine he may go over to keep it safe. Yeah, it looks like he will.
Oh.
Best tip for if you're going over the pipes seems to be that if you swing to the edges, the kind of the white edges of the pipes, more often than not, Spider-Man will stand on the pipe as opposed to climbing the pipe instead. That's
right.
good. Okay, Sotalia is typing to us. I like trains.
What is he typing?
Excellent. Sotalia, big fan of trains. Big fan of trains, and trains especially that require 0 effort. I'm sure is a big fan of those particular trains. Okay, here comes Monch then. Onto the God Pipes. Will he nail this? Only time will tell now. Okay, finds the first swing. Oh, and sticks. We'll swing to the 3rd, 4th, 5th.
Oh, what the?
Ooh.
Mr. Monch swung at 4 on all of them. That's nuts.
Yeah, that's a scary way to do it, but paying off pretty well for Monch. Losing the momentum by sticking to the pipes, but still managing to make his way through all the pipes and only then again sticking to the end. So very exciting to see. Very clean from Mr. Monch, and he'll make his way now to Subway as well. Now, Sotalia, it looks like expecting to die in Tunnel Crawl is what he thinks is going to happen. So we shall see. We shall see. So far, again, a very, very, very clean race from Sotalia. I believe, as long as things go pretty well for him, I can probably say that he is on world record pace technically as well.
Oh, let's not hope that he does beat that record.
Yeah.
Let's be clear.
Yeah, let's be clear. We both don't want him to do it. Yeah, we are both anti-Sotalia, of course.
Yeah, because you just beat it like, what, 2 days ago?
Yes. Is that right? Yeah, 2 days ago.
It would be crazy if he does take it back right now.
I would be very sad. I'd be very sad.
Of course, we will be sad.
Well, still plenty of ways to go for both our runners. Sotalia finishing off Subway now, and this is where it gets crazy because all the skips are about to come into play. Every level includes a skip now going forward all the way nearly up to the end of the game, basically, bar 1 or 2 levels. We'll see now Sotalia using the zips to make his way through, trying to get the early swing through, but not quite in the right position, so we'll forego that and just go for targeting mode. Nice and clean. Very quick. Drops into the water, but not into the water deep enough. They drown. No leg day skipped. And through he goes. So,
Nice soda.
looking good so far. I assume hidden switches will be another fairly straightforward level for him.
Oh, wait.
Swinging
Oh,
across.
okay. He didn't go for the move.
Through the wall. There we go.
He's getting happy. There we go.
Okay. Looking good, looking good. Mr. Munch still chilling on the subway in the meantime. But here we go. Right, time to die in tunnel crawl is what he said to us. Let's see if that comes true. No commentator curse because he himself has said it. So I think that cancels out the curse perhaps. Maybe that's what he was planning. If he puts it in writing and then we repeat it, maybe that cancels out the commentator curse. I'm not sure. We'll see anyway.
This is, was it? Not Rocky, but... what's his name from Naruto? It's Rock Lee. It's basically Rock Lee strat.
Ah, okay. Yes.
You know the strat I'm talking about, right?
Yes.
Where he's like, I don't want to be chosen.
That's
And
it.
he gets chosen.
He gets chosen anyway. And Sotalia, the chosen one in this race so far, in the lead. Looks like he will go for Flying Spider. He's going to attempt it. Falls into position.
Oh, wait.
Lines it up. And swings. Okay, he's locked in. Mr. Munch has finished Subway as well in the meantime. And he's inbounds.
No, he missed it. Oh.
Okay, round 2.
Mr. Munch, catch up.
Yeah, this is it. Mr. Munch's time to shine. Oh, and sticks to the wall again. Oh, okay, so the first mistake. The first mistake from Sotalia, the perfect run, is over, unfortunately, for him, which, all things being considered, is not terrible at all to say the perfect run has ended this far in. So definitely nothing to be complaining about, I'm sure, as he'll take the no skips route towards the end of tunnel crawl. Mr. Munch very smoothly through the gate there, similar to Sotalia, not quite getting the initial swing through, but gets the targeting zip through instead. And now I'm interested to see if Sotalia, he's going to try and go under the doors, trying to find the fall.
Oh, he can't get it.
He's trying. Nice, Mr. Munch through in the meantime.
Oh, no, he can't get it. No.
Oh, he's still trying. Okay. He's close here. A couple more shuffles forward and he'll have it. Oh, and dips up. Oh, okay, no. No. Right. Off he goes then. Hit the buttons.
I thought he was going to get it
Mr.
right
Munch!
There. What happened?
He fell in.
Oh,
The water took him. Oh, that's such a shame.
Reverse psychology. What if he was sending a message to Mr. Munch to die in tunnels?
Oh my goodness. What if that was the true intention? He was actually telling Mr. Munch time to die in tunnel crawl, and it was directed at him.
This is
That's
some
crazy.
Twilight Zone shit.
The shade. Yes. This is actually full shade being thrown by Sotalia to Mr. Munch, willing him to fall into the tunnel crawl water.
Okay,
Crazy.
Mr. Munch is making a U-turn.
Mr. Munch, scared of the water, has actually done a U-turn. I've never seen that employed before, but a very, very smart tactic, actually, and a very good forward thinking from Mr. Munch to turn around there. Very clever and very smooth. Will not take a second death in this level. Sotalia, nice and clean, gets a zip, actually, as well, to the out-of-bounds section, and will make his way to the end of the Lizard Maze, and on to Venom 2. Now Munch, it looks like,
is gonna approach.
Yeah, approaching.
Okay, he needs.
He's quite far.
What's this?
He's quite wide out. Going for DuckTales. DuckTales variation to the moon, and then we need the RKO out of nowhere on WrestleMania weekend. Oh no!
Damn. No.
Okay.
Mr. Munch, you were there.
WrestleMania weekend not coming through for Mr. Munch. Unfortunately, the RKO from the top rope didn't come through and landed him straight inbounds instead. So he will opt to, again, just like Sotalia, close this out with the no skips variation. I wonder if Mr. Munch will go for under the doors or if he'll just go straight for the buttons.
Butterfly has been treating all of our runners.
Yeah, it's been a tricky one. It seems.
And look at that. Soda is doing a little emo jumping.
Oh, gosh. Okay, Mr. Munch landing right on the edge of that particular platform. That scared me a little bit. But does hit both buttons. And we'll continue on. to the Lizard Maze. In the meantime, Sotalia has made his way now to Symbiote's Infest Bugle. Oh, files himself under the wrong letter.
What's happening here?
That is not S.
Here? Oh.
And now being spit at.
There we go.
We'll have to be quick. Oh. No, gets hit on the way down. That's crazy. Oh,
okay,
man.
he's going for just the regular route.
Indeed.
Oh, wait, no. Wait a second. He didn't even trigger the button. Oh, wait. He's going to do that one strat.
Oh, I think you're right. I don't... yeah, so he's not hit the button. And I think he's going...
skipped the second one.
This is a classic, right? I think he's going for... Yeah, right, okay. So a bit of history lesson for everyone who might not know. This was one of the original strats to get the skip on this level. This I have not seen in so long. Essentially, what happens is you push yourself out of bounds here and try and drop through the floor into the elevator this way. This was literally on its way out as I joined. I remember trying to learn this trick and really struggling when I first started speedrunning this game. And then the new skip was discovered. And I was like, thank goodness for that, because I actually found that much easier than this one. So, right. Totally a lot of time wasted.
I didn't get to learn. I'm glad that I didn't learn this strat.
Yeah, it's not fun, in my opinion. That is the unfun way. There's actually, I don't know if this is common knowledge. There's 3, I think, different methods. I guess 4. Oh, there we go. Right, it's through. I think the 3 off. Oh, no!
Oh, no!
The swing was too long. That's crazy. I've never seen Spider-Man actually swing.
And Mr. Monch is going to tie up with Soda.
Wow, okay. This is crazy, actually, that Sotalia has now had so long time spent on Symbiote's Infest Bugle that Mr. Monch is caught up and they're on the same level.
Oh, no! He missed it again!
This is crazy, right?
Oh,
Boys
no,
and girls,
what's happening?
ladies and gentlemen, Sotalia is having a bit of a nightmare, it has to be said. As Mr. Monch now, right, this is it. This is the moment of truth for Mr. Monch. Has he taken the fate tutorial? He's got it! Okay!
Yes! Let's go!
No way. Sotalia has spent the better part of 3 or 4 minutes on this level now. I wonder if I don't know if nerves are just getting to him, if he's just panicking now. The symbiote spitting at him, but doesn't manage to get him this time. Okay, he's at the right spot.
Got it.
Mr. Monch has finished elevator descent, nice and clean. Okay, right, here we go. Okay.
Oh, Mr. Monch is so ahead right now.
Right. This is really interesting. Okay, Mr. Monch, on stop the presses. Sotalia needs... No, he's not got elevator descent either.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's restarting. This is crazy. What is going on? Sotalia. He's not having a good time. He's not having a good time at the minute. This is crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, this might be the upset that we were all potentially hoping to see. I don't know if many people were wishing for Sotalia to lose. I'm sure that's not the case, but this is crazy. Mr. Monch is through to Bugle Basement. Sotalia just about to stop the presses. Okay, Mr. Monch. As long as things stay relatively clean from here. No, the web ball. There you go, Mr. Monch. He's got it. Okay, web ball employed.
Come on, get the skip. Get the skip.
Bugle Basement. He's through. Okay. We'll line this up. Shuffling.
Oh,
jumps
and
around.
Soda is already catching up. Oh no! Oh no! He's in the Forever Flames.
Oh no! He's out. He's out somehow. Okay. Right.
Oh my gosh.
This is dangerous. This is dangerous.
This is such a crazy race right now. Drop. Oh.
Okay,
Yes, let's go.
Right. Sotalia, though, through first time and through very smoothly as well. So, Mr. Monch. Okay. Round.
Soda, come on.
Sotalia.
This is going to be
seconds behind.
This is going to be a race.
All right. You're absolutely right. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on for a race right now. We are basically neck and neck coming into Mysterio. This is crazy that Monch has managed to catch back up now due to, in many parts, to Sotalia's unfortunate mishaps on Symbiote's Infest Bugle. Both of them now employing the FPS strat to try and take out.
Now, it might come down to Monster Arc Race.
It really could. It does look like Sotalia has managed to pull slightly ahead, has managed to get to the second cycle of Mysterio slightly faster than Mr. Monch. Yeah, it looks like we'll
Where are
close
those
that level.
web
So
balls?
Sotalia has caught back up, but only
Oh,
by
no.
seconds. It's still all to play for. Still all to play for right now.
Right now, you're thinking.
What time do you think they're gonna get?
Boy, at this point,
Place your bets, everyone.
yeah, place bets. I think we're potentially looking. I think one of them will finish at least 32. That's my prediction. 30, one of them will finish at 32.
I'll have to clean this place up too.
Yeah,
Okay,
you're right. I'm right now thinking maybe 33, 34.
Okay.
Okay.
Both runners now
Mr. Monch
attempting the
lines
jump.
it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Sotalia's got it. Mr. Munch has got it. Okay.
And, okay.
We're still neck and neck. We're still neck and neck. Now, how are we looking web cartridge situation? Mr. Munch is only on
Okay.
2. Sotalia
He's
on
going for that.
4.
Ooh.
This could play a
It's
part as
possible
well.
that they're not gonna go for the first round from Doc Ock.
Hey.
This is it. It's really realistically going to come down to, I think, the one cycle. If Sotalia lands the one cycle, he will remain ahead. If Mr. Munch also hits the one cycle, it then just comes down to Carnage execution and the Monstrock race right at the end. So we'll see both runners getting lasers, dodging lasers, trying to make the way to the end of this level. Sotalia will hit the end of the level first. And this is where, right, Sotalia has had a bit of a nightmare on the Symbiotes Infest Bugle level, and as a result, I don't know how he's feeling potentially coming into stopping the fog and then onto Monstrock especially. Well, let's see.
And we know
Sotalia,
Mr. Monch has perfected this move.
absolutely. This trick in particular, Mr. Munch very, very clean at. Sotalia, it looks like going for the strat of going to C, double web balling,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll watch through the cutscene.
Oh, it works.
And gets it. Okay. Mr. Munch, on the other hand, going straight to A, and we'll do web ball and web hit zip. This is what we saw you do. And
Yes,
clean
sir.
through. Okay. We are neck and neck, ladies and gentlemen, going
Oof.
into...
Yes, that does it.
Thanks, bud.
I'm ready
Dr.
for a
Ock.
Monster Ock race.
Oh, if it comes down to that, that would be insane. That would really be insane.
You go and get some help, Cat. I'll find out.
Okay, now, the one interesting thing to keep in mind as well is that when it comes to Sotalia and Carnage, what we need to keep in mind is that Sotalia actually has discovered a new little trick to keep the bubble constantly up in Carnage, the Carnage fight, which does make it a little bit faster than the web ball spam. We'll see if he employs it here, because that could also be quite a bit of time save there to keep his race time here ahead of Mr. Munch.
He might have to. Just looking at his web cartridges, he's not going to be able to do web ball the whole time.
Yeah. Sotalia on 4, Mr. Munch on 3. Now there are some web cartridges that can be
he
picked
got
up.
it.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
One cycle.
2.
Clean.
and
Very
then
clean.
dome.
Very
Grab
clean.
that web, grab the web, grab the web, grab the web.
Okay, he's got it. He's got it. Nice.
Okay.
All right. One cycle from Sotalia. Mr. Munch needs to replicate this on his end as well. No! I think he's done it too quickly. He did it
Oh, no.
right as the attack animation came through. I don't think this is... No, it's not a one
Oh,
cycle.
no.
Oh, man.
No. Oh, and he's doing it. Oh, he doesn't even need to bring the person in.
Yeah, there we go. So this is the new strat, ladies and gentlemen, that Sotalia has theory crafted, doing some individual levels with Carnage here. This actually keeps the bubble
he's
up, you
getting
can see,
infinite web.
completely active. The bubble will not drop once if he's done this right. And there we go, and it defeats him actually a lot faster than just spamming with web balls. Okay, Sotalia is in the lead and is on the final level of this race. Now, barring any crazy mistakes and crazy, I guess not even mistakes, if he goes out of bounds for some reason, which it has been known to happen, it seems, then Mr. Munch can pull this back. But Sotalia, this is his race to lose right now. Had a bit of a sketchy situation earlier in the race. as we've said a couple of times now, but has done a great job of getting straight back in.
Oh no, Mr. Mancha is having some problems with Carnage. Oh no, he's getting banged up.
Okay,
There we
managed
go.
to grab him this
Web,
time.
throw.
Yeah, inside.
There
Beautiful.
we go.
Looks like line up. Yep. We'll just go for the web ball spam. He's got plenty of cartridges to do so. So not a problem at all. And this, yeah, looks like, I mean, realistically, this is a crazy, crazy race for both of them in terms of times as well. Now,
Ooh,
let me just double check because
Soda is zipping through.
I'm not sure where Mr. Monch sits with his PB at the minute. So his PB is a 33.20 with a very, very fast Monster Rock. I don't know if he can... Oh, we've got some nice dance moves. I like it. From Mr. Monch at the end there. Nice.
What a good emote.
So 33.20 is Mr. Monch's PB. Potentially with a fast Monster Rock. I'm trying to think.
Might hit 34 on this one.
It'd have to be insanely fast. It'd have to be like sub 2 minutes, which I think is... I don't know if that is even possible. This will be really close to his PB though, regardless, which is very, very good for a race. To match your PB is pretty insane. I think that shouldn't be understated.
Soda's already approaching towards the very end. He's on level 2 right now.
Not too far to go at all. Opting for web zips where he can. Web zipping is, of course, the faster way of traveling in this game.
Alright,
so
he's
if you
on
can pull it
level
off.
1. It's already a GG for Soda. Congratulations.
Indeed, it looks sketchy.
Oh wait! Oh no! Oh, for a second
Okay,
I
it's
thought
fine.
Soda almost lost that.
Okay, gosh, that'd be awful to have lost it right at the end there. But a
Shoot.
32.28, very, very good. GG to Sotalia. It looked very scary
GG.
at one point. I think the king of PlayStation potentially proven now that he does bleed. It is possible, and Monch nearly had him in this race. Honestly, it was really, really touch and go for Sotalia at one point. So fair play to Mr. Monch for keeping it up this entire race and keeping it really close. He's really, realistically, it was just the one cycle at the end that that kind of let him down, which is a shame. But it's such a good race from both runners, regardless.
Absolutely. I would have loved to see them just race off in Monster Rock, just to see who's faster.
Yeah, I agree.
Probably Soda, but I think if it came down to Monster Rock, this would have been an amazing race. Even though it's still amazing, okay? I am still saying this. This was an amazing race. The way how Mr. Monch was able to catch up.
Yeah, it's pure just skill, knowledge of the game, and just cool, calm nerves under pressure as well. Mr. Monch, again, I don't know if they were paying attention to either one's feeds or where they were in the race at any point, but gosh, I can imagine totally if he got a bit nervous seeing Monch overtake him at a certain point. But there we go, 33,
so close to 34.
56. Excellent, excellent. GG's to both runners. A crazy race, crazy, crazy close race as it came to the end here, but Sotalia will take victory in the end. Well, I'm excited to speak to both runners here because this, I think, will be
what's up, Soda?
interesting to see what they both thought of this one. Hello. Yes, Sotalia.
Oh my days.
Yeah, that was an All My Days race indeed.
How
Were
are
you
you
paying attention at all?
after Infested Bugle?
What?
How are you feeling after Infested Bugle?
I feel pretty dumb. That's the word. Look, I kind of wanted to be the funny guy to do that skip and nobody does, and then I completely forgot how to do it.
I thought that's such like an old variation of like the skip on that level. I'm like, surely like he must have had this like in a back pocket somewhere of like remembering how to do this. But I guess maybe not. Maybe not then.
Yeah. So yeah, I had to restart the level and I panicked. I panicked because I knew I wasted 2 minutes doing that skip. And yeah. So, but man, I golded after that bugle. I golded 4 splits.
Really?
Because Yeah, I panicked so hard I started to play better.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, Monch,
Yeah.
Adrenaline does a
mean,
lot to
yeah.
you.
yeah,
Hey,
Mr.
guys.
Monch, what a crazy race that was. I don't know if you were paying attention at all to what was going on, but it literally came down
Actually, I
to.
wasn't watching. I just watched the chat and saw Freddy say I was ahead, and that messed with me.
Oh no! Okay, so Fetty is at fault.
I
Okay,
won't blame him. I still my fastest race time yet, so that's
yeah,
cool.
really clean, really clean. Only a couple of seconds off your PB as well, which is really, really cool to see in a race.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
it was-
how are you feeling then? Apart from Fetty throwing you off by saying you were ahead, how do you feel it went overall?
Oh, come on. Let's not blame Freddy. I mean, I'm really happy even though I lost because it's a lot better than what I produced in my last race. So I'm happy. If I lose and I'm consistent, then I'm happy with it. And so yeah, the tunnel crawl death was unfortunate, but it didn't lose me a lot of seconds in the long run. So that was okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that U-turn was a funny idea.
Yeah, that was cool. We've not seen anyone employ the turnaround and wait again strat, which probably is quite a smart solution to not hitting the zips as you want. So fair play to you for incorporating that.
I mean, you more or less know how far into the cycle you're at. So I felt I wasn't going to make it, so I just decided to go back instead of restarting over and over. That's the best choice I had. And also, the basement was kind of crazy. I mean, I fell on the fire and then managed to jump out of it.
Yeah, the
Never
recovery.
That was nuts. Usually, once you fall in that flame, it's an instant restart, but you got out of that.
I mean, I almost didn't because if you stay long enough, it just won't let you do anything. But for some reason, it let me. So yeah.
Yeah, a crazy race. Definitely want to go back and watch then if neither of you were looking at what was going on. It literally came down to the very end for both of you. So it's really, 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 really good race to watch. Well, I guess then thinking about the future, totally, I guess, first of all, as a result of this win, you're up against Nilo in the winners semi-finals. Do you have any initial thoughts on facing Nilo, and how do you think you're going to need to prepare for the match there?
I'm ahead out. No. I feel like, man, I'm so shaky still from this race. I don't know if I should do more runs. I feel like yesterday I tried, like when I tried to grind. I don't know. I feel like I'm not focused enough. So I feel like I should let the game just flows on me, and not like focusing extra hard or try hard. I think at least, you know, this is just to have fun. So yeah, I kind of lose it today. Kind of lost it, really.
Yeah, well, I guess quick follow-up question from that then. You Crash Team Racing tournament earlier. Is there any tech that plays a part in helping you practice for Spider-Man at all? Did that help in any sort of way?
Not really. I mean, I even like messed it up on CTR because I thought like spamming items were like with triangle, but I was like trying to web ball and like I'm stupid. That's circle. That's circle, bro. But yeah. No, I wish Nilo the best of luck on that race. We will see. We will see what happens. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one too. Now, Monch, on the other hand, with your loss, unfortunately, here, you will go on to face the winner of either Top Jesse or Crypto, and that'll be your last kind of redemption potentially to carry on in this tournament. Is there anything in particular you think you'll be practicing going into the next race, or do you think it's just more about trying to keep this consistency up that you've been experiencing?
I mean, yeah, more of the consistency I've been experiencing will be good. I'll mostly be practicing the second half of the game after Subway, which is the part I'm mostly having trouble with. So, yeah, I'll be doing that.
Beautiful. Right. Well, I think that closes out quite nicely then. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for everyone who has tuned in today. We have seen 2 fantastic races and 4 brilliant runners. Thank you to all of them. Thank you to Chuck, who was here earlier to help co-commentate the first race, and of course to Jesse, who stepped in after his race to come and commentate this one. We will be back
Hey, yo.
potentially tomorrow. I'm not sure if that is confirmed yet. I still need to speak to Zoe to make sure he is definitely free at the time I've suggested. But potentially keep an eye out because at 1600 hours tomorrow EST, we will see myself facing off against Zojalix in another winners quarters match. So in the meantime, have some good rest. It is WrestleMania weekend for anyone who is watching. So enjoy that as well. And we'll see you all next time. Take care.
All right.
See you guys.
Bye.